We'll have some mono white mirror, it seems. We have one removal spells are so important for this type of deck. But let's see. The Hawk is already hitting our face. They're on the play, so kinda good for them. And we can always get this later on Glimmer. So I think we need to start with the Squire. This can get pumped very quickly, so of course we could go for the value, but in this matchup we really want to go fast. This could be sheltered, of course. It will be a bit of a, you know, check for removal on both sides. Honestly, Banishing Light is acceptable, because they spent full turn on it, and we can continue. We have more stuff. Do we go Glimmer or just a lot of cats? We could go this guy, but here I think we still go Sheep. Nobody knows what Sheep is, but if you name Glimmer, everybody knows what's up. This could hit on the next turn too. Man, this is a little bit risky. I will still go for it. This is super greedy play, but they already used their removal. So I really hope we can get some value here. Okay, food token, whenever you gain life, creates cats. Okay, we're meeting a bit of a cat enjoyer here, but we probably have more. But we didn't show it. Right now we are not a cat enjoyer yet. Now we start. So we can go with this. Land, perfect. This is what I wanted to hit here. And now we could go another Enduring Innocence. You know what? I think we go for this. They can block here. That's fine. This is fine. Because we'll never run out of creatures with this setup. All we care about is extra mana, so we can combine the first Fang with like Hunter and Small Cat, stuff like this. And at some point we'll get more removal. Like, we have some decent amount. Channeler, probably something we... So we want to kill it before it gets the counters. We'll see how well it works. We can probably tank 1 or 2 counters on this. If they go to 5, that will mean we need to kill the second creature too. Oh boy, that's a big bird. Yeah, they can do it and get 1 extra counter, but on this, so they don't get extra damage. Of course, we could also hit Banishing Light and get our cat back, which could be interesting play on opponent's turn, so we draw 2 cards. So we'll see, we'll see. We missed on the land. I think we go for this. Colorless, white and white. With this, we should hit a land. I'm going a little bit risky, but this is 2 cards from the top. So that should be enough. They can crack it, but doesn't matter. And now we also get more stuff every time we play, you know, a cat, and then Caracals will get that. Okay, man, this was so close. That was so important. We could go for the Hunter, or get lost before this grows. So they attack with this, then we kill it, they get the counter, but they only get 1. I think that's good. I think that's good. We can attack with Savannah Lions. And this can be a very cool game. Consider me excited. So they can get some traits, but none of the traits is really great for them. Especially that this has no abilities. It has a cool flavor text, which is worth so much more. Bro, if they block with Channel, I would be so... No way! Bro, no way. This is... Don't do this play, guys. Why is it so bad? Because they kinda waste their best card. This is the one scaling card that they have. We don't need to answer it right now. So they think they will use this Hawk to win the game. But it's not even close. We could get more stuff. With this they cannot win, really. No, let's keep it. I don't think we can lose the long game, because we have double card advantage on those Innocences. So you can just go all in, but then you risk something. Maybe they have some card you didn't expect, you know. Things can go wrong. With Get Lost you really have a lot of counterplay. Swing? I didn't even pump it higher. I thought this will be the pump spell. No blocks. We could just take it, to be honest. Then they don't get the map tokens. And we can lifelink. And other cats have lifelink, so we get so much from this. Okay, you will get map. They still cannot draw cards with it, so it helps them a little bit. but it also makes sure that they lose the one game plan that goes around our board. Now they need to fight it normally. So they will probably use Scavenger to get as many count. Oh my god. What the... I didn't expect this in, like, our deck. Because it's not played there. Okay. See, this is the weird card I was talking about. Normally you don't see Elspeth in any of those decks. But now you have to fight it. Another get lost, so we're kinda covered here. You know what we need to do? Can we go so greedy? So they play Elspeth, we kill it immediately, and we should be fine. And we also every turn get more mana, more cards. Oh, we have this. So we could exile 2 permanents and make a rabbit. So this will be 1, probably 2. They get some tokens and that's it. They will be tapped. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we can go for the Hunter. We draw more cards and we get more tokens. We can play it basically like a control deck, because right now we are basically a control deck. We draw 3-4 cards a turn. And you can see that the difference is massive and we're just starting. Do we attack already? I honestly think this is good. Oh, no, they have free trade here, so that's not yet. So they get 1 card, so even if that's Elspeth and it goes in a way at 3-for-1, those tokens won't be good enough. So they can put the counter, give flying, but then we counter attack and win. It's not enough damage. It's what, 4 and 8. I mean, you can, but I mean, that's good for us. That means we go for the Caracal, and we life gain so much that they're out of the game probably. And let's see how many blockers they will leave. Very interesting. I didn't think they will go all in. So they want to go for 2-turn lethal. But, I mean, Elspeth will die, they know about it. So it's only 4 damage, they kept the biggest guys. Alright. That should be pretty nice for us. We probably want to start with... Oh, yeah, we start with this. We don't need sheep anymore. Let's make sure those taps are nice. We do it to draw a land. Because I want lands. Yep, we get a lot of stuff. And here you go. Yep, that's a lot. Now we probably go with this. We get so much lifelink on everything. And also we get the pump. So right now only Scavenger can block without losing anything. I think we'll go with this just to make it easier. We probably keep this. They don't have too many blocks damage, so we are not really going for the lethal. Yeah, our opponent just will never outscale this. They need to raise, but they cannot because we have more cards, more lifelink, pretty much more everything. Okay, we are going first with the Squire. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need to hit face the fastest. Okay, I'm trying to get into the mentality of aggro, okay? We are going fast, we are going furious. We don't really plan the plays. He just do it. Squire needs to be first. And now I'm so close to thinking about this play. I think we still need to go for the Squire. We can trade. I don't mind it. Even though normally when you are on the play, you don't want to trade card for card, but this scales way better than our Vanguard. So, you know, it is what it is. We probably need to kill this. We could also wait until they level it up. Bro, they're literally discarding removal at this point. That's never a great sign. We go for the cat then, because it, you know, hits the Vanguard and also get the Squire going. And we draw a card. I mean, that would be a perfect card for the... Man, why weren't we good at Magic enough to draw this? That would be the perfect card for this turn. Exactly 3-drop. But yeah, next turn will also... So every turn we are missing 1 mana because we cannot curve out. That's a really big deal. Look at our opponent. A Grandmaster of playing 1 into 2 into 3. And they're really ahead because of it. So, be good at Magic, draw 1 to 3. Okay, so Monument to Endurance. Let's see which mode they will take. Tempo, very good choice, because they know that they're on the draw, so that's the only thing they're missing. And what can we do here? This hits really hard already. So I think we have to go for it. A little bit late, but we'll pump the Squire a lot. Also get the pump here. And I think that is what we need to finish the game before they go crazy mode. They're like one turn from crazy mode. It will already start on this turn. Next turn it will be even worse for us. At 5, they need to respect every single one of those creatures. And we have Season also, but it will be a little bit slow. We can get it back. That's an interesting one. I didn't sit originally, but now when I think about it, getting the Lord that is indestructible forever is kinda freaking big deal. But of course it's 5 mana, so you usually cast it after the game is over. Monument to Endurance, is it damage? Or they still go for tempo? I don't think we can block here. We just take all the damage and try to raise them. They didn't keep the blocker, so we are 1 creature ahead right now. They need to somehow deal with all... Bro, are you actually serious? They play sweepers in Rakdos aggro and counter spells. What is going on in Standard? Aggro decks playing control cards because they cannot survive other aggro decks. What the hell, man? And Caveros, of course. Let's go for the cat. I mean, we just play this and we win. That's the game plan. Swing. See ya. See ya. That's what will happen, right? Right? Surely. It's just a rope. Alright, we'll see. Nope. It was just a rope, I guess. Well, guys, we need to use our curve to the fullest. Squire on turn 2 is probably one of the best things about this deck. And Caracals are also nice as a finisher. Of course, it's a 5-drop, so very, very slow. But man, when it drops, very often it surprises your opponent. Come on. No. Oh, I got you. I will never exile the Squire. Oh, how about Squire into Squire? That's so cool. And if we can hit something that makes 2 creatures, that would be amazing. Let's see what the removal they have. If they go for Betrayal in this type of situation, that probably means that they don't have a different one. By the way, if you think that this is some weird bro, I played with this in Historic so much. This was one of my most used cards in most of the decks. You know, long before starting this channel. It's such a cool card because you get 2 wishes, your opponent gets 1, and by wish I mean tutoring. It's a wish counter, but you know, it's not real like a wish board. So we could find the perfect card here if we are not scared. I'm so familiar with this card. I think we take it because the amount of damage we deal on this turn, our opponent will sweep on the next turn, so you know. There will be some downsides. But this is such a swing that you will love it. They took 1 card from the deck and then they can take another. But look at this damage, man. Look at this damage. 9 out of nowhere. So they should... The first tutor should be for a sweeper. But this type of deck... I wonder if they play white sweepers? I mean, probably. Because they can get 3 mana sweeper with wish. But if they wanted to sweep on this turn, they needed to already predict that they need sweeper, and they probably didn't see those stats coming. So 3 mana sweepers very often cannot kill them. Split up hits half of the board only. Well, unless you have just the Star Cage. Oh, that's their game plan, so then they reset. And if we have... We're so close. We're actually so close. I wonder if they took 2 sweepers from the wish. They will probably blink it at some point, so I think we need big creatures. So we can go this, or just go Hunter into Lions. And use the Caracal as the last play to surprise them a little bit. I want those tokens, man. And we also get the new card, so hopefully we hit something we can play. And no, we won't. No, we won't. But the board is kinda impressive. And if they leave anything here, like if they kill this, this, and this, we can still kill them with Caracal as a surprise. Alright, another sweeper, let's see. Oh, no evidence. We cannot kill it, it's an artifact. Oh boy, I think we need to play again. Something that they have to sweep. Fountainport is nice, but incredibly late, and they have deck that can probably live gain at some point. I'm not sure, but I would guess that they have at least one live gain card that they can tutor for. Wait, guys, wait. Oh, but we can. Oh my god, the draws, the fish of doom, saving the day as freaking always. Deadliest creature of standard. Well, our opponent is doing something sketchy. We'll hit with the lions. It feels like removal, but we cannot even know what colors those are. I think if we play the Squire, it will immediately die. Is that good for us? I think yes, because next turn is this guy, probably. So we need to protect at least one of them. So let's see the removal. I expect this to get burned. It could be Get Lost, Helix, maybe even something weirder like Silver Quill Charm. Okay, did not expect this one, to be honest. So it's Orzhov. They waited to show the colors. Now we know. Let's swing. Oh, no. Wait, there are no instants. Ooh, that's massive. I want to go for the tempo, honestly. This will hit so hard on the next turn. This is only cats, right? So we need to have two cats. This one redraws. Because they still can have a sweeper, you know? So we can drop it, sure. But we are not guaranteed to have this board on the next turn. So we will see. Is that landing the sweeper the perfect play? Or they need to work for it. If that's spot removal, we should be in great position. Let's go for cat, because we can play Innocence on the rest. So I mean, this should be the turn to drop this. That's a lot of damage already. We could also try to go for this and protect the whole board. And hold the mana for fish. You know what? I kinda like it. But what is that? I have no idea what the deck is really. This is a little bit all-in. I will swing. I know it could be played differently, but it's fishy. Our opponent definitely has something, and they will drop it soon. If you can avoid the whole sweeper with this, that's such a big deal. And if our opponent passes the turn, we can always go for the fish and get ahead. This is the board that is already so problematic to deal with that I'm not sure if they can win without sweepers. And you can always go Innocence after they play something. So, I mean, I think it's good enough. Then we hit a lot. We negate all the life gain. Let's go. And we don't gift a card, which is also pretty sweet. Here we go. That's how Hexproof, by the way, works with inevitable defeat. If you know, then you know. So, let's see. Pretty decent turn. We negated the full play from our opponent, but now this is their moment to shine. I wonder if this means that they don't have a sweeper, because they would always play a sweeper before they went for this play. We'll see, we'll see. They can always top deck it. So are never fully safe from it. 5, 9, 11 cards. Okay, so they have 60. Kaya. Well, this is an interesting one. Guys, I think we just won. They might have one mana play, but wait. I was sure they will make a token to block. And my plan was to get lost the token. Well, now it's even easier. I think they are dead. Yes, because they do not respect the Lord. They think it's 5 damage, but it's in reality 8 damage. We need to check priority when we cast it. If they have nothing, they dead. They dead? Bro. That's so cool. Alright, let's go, cats. Take your victory. Swing all. And that's exactly 8 damage for the kill. Okay, this can be intense. We need to make sure that our curve is as good as it can be. This could be a nice combat trick, but it's pretty expensive. It's still 2 mana. And we need to, you know, open with Squire just to get some extra power. This grows a little bit slowly when you are on the draw, but that's kind of what we're going with. Let's go with the Squire. We definitely need to draw something that isn't a land from the top. We are getting insanely flooded. Like over half of the cards are lands. So then you lose a lot of like power, but so far our curve is solid. But now the problems will start. They probably can, I would guess, sweep on the next turn. And here it is, more lands. Thank you. Thank you for this one. However, we have the Truce. So against Sweeper, we can defend, which is kind of wild. And also we get the pump here, life gain, all this stuff. It would be a little bit easier if we had things to play, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, that's loot. Ooh. Well, that's a little bit scary. That means we missed. More land. Bro, when Shuffler decides you are getting flooded, your little excuses of, but I don't play lands in this deck, do not matter. You might not be playing lands, but Shuffler will find some for you. That's probably game. Like, you cannot draw only lands on an aggro deck. Like, what the hell, man? We'll try to make one trick, try to protect one, few of our creatures from sweeper removal, whatever they will do. They have 10 mana with Revelations, so it's not looking super hot, but maybe. Okay, so they're waiting with Revelation. Do we go for the Fish? The Fish of Doom. If we do it, they Revelation in response, we don't have counterplay. They cannot target, they cannot kill, so we will hit with this. If we draw something relevant, we might try to hit a little bit, but they will still get 2 blockers. It's not like the spell fizzles. So I think they will cast Revelation, and it's really bad for us, but I think otherwise we won't win anyway. So, guys, what can I say in even commentary? Like, if you're doing 7 lands on 11 cards as an aggro, like, yeah, you won't win. That's pretty obvious at this point. So let's be better at Magic next game. And the sad part is there's nothing you can do to outplay it. It might seem, oh, but you could have the... No, it doesn't matter. They could just play around it. See? Thank you, Schaffer, for proving my point. 8 lands on 12 cards. Close to 70%. Well, you can beat everything except the Shuffler. I actually got the survey if I enjoyed the match. Like, come on, bro. Okay, our mana will be so sketchy, but I mean, we have so many cards that we can use this basically as a white mana. And we have the Squire for the next turn, so our curve, while not perfect, it's doable. Okay, no removal, that's important. And I'm so sad if we miss the third land. Our curve is really bad because we have only 5 drops and 2 mana, so that's not exactly where you want to be. But with Vanguard, now we can at least activate our big threats and at least start. Let's go. That's 4 damage. And we are on our way to Caracal. We would love to have a target for Get Lost so we don't waste this mana, because we didn't draw really a follow-up. So they will name the Fountainport. Yep. They're at 15, so we have a long way to go. This is why you really want to have all the mana spent and not really hold removal against potentially a control deck. But here, if they play... Man, if they draw a permanent, that's so good. But I'll tell you, I think we don't mind it. I think we actually want Annex, we'll just kill the demon from it. Because until they set up with the demon, they are taking all this damage. So let's go for the Hunter. We can always kill it on the next turn. We need to keep getting cards. Land. This is perfect. This is actually what I wanted. Okay, so now we can swing. And make sure... I think we won. Because they will make a demon probably. And we just kill it at the end step. And then they die. This is why we didn't answer Annex. Sometimes, if you know you have control over the game, this might be the good part. Okay, they got the core, we'll make a stop so they never live gain with it. Obviously we wanted a demon. We could deny it. They will go to 7. So you can either kill it in response and get 2 tokens. No, we just go for the Annex. This way they stay at 5. We are already dealing... Oh, it's already 5 damage. But of course we can deal even more if we hit the land. No, we won't. I'll just go with this. Swing call, and that's exactly... Wait! Yes, they live gain from the Virtue. I discredited it for a second because I thought that maybe we kill the creature and deny it. Okay, they get 1 more turn. That's massive. Now they need to sweep with Deadly Cover-Up. And this is why missing the land on Caracal is kinda bad, because normally we could just play it instead of Hunter and kill. But here we cannot. You know what? I think I should just go for the fish instead of Vanguard. And we played Vanguard, not Hunter. Because then we can still get 2-turn lethal with just the fish, even against the sweeper. So that was a bit of a mistake. Because they cannot really survive without the sweeper, I think. Okay, 3 mana for Aang. They're so low on mana. Every play they make needs to be so big right now. And we definitely want to hit the land so we can pump everything for the lethal. Man, this Virtue got me nice. And let's see. We didn't hit it, but it's already lethal on board. So let's see if they can defend. Yep. Trigger, trigger, trigger. You can see that this small life gain from a single removal can be completely game-changing difference. If they kill and life gain, we can always kill it ourselves. Bro, no freaking way. Oh, this is so much. So they go to 8. So they're still at 1. They're actually at 1. Again. Man, they are trying to cheat the destiny here. I think we chill then. But the problem is that now they don't need to make a demon, so we never get them with Get Lost. We can of course hit the Annex, and we probably will, but we still need to make sure that they don't sweep. 2 life gain a turn is so much. Emeritus. What will they take? I mean, we cannot counterplay this. They will have only 1 mana. I think they were 1 mana short from the charm. Well, I'll be honest, this is such a slow hand for standard. Like, it's insanely slow. Do we mulligan for a better one? I mean, those cards are good, but they are dropping so late. I will try, we'll see, because we can use Get Lost, hopefully as turn 2 play. And if we can draw cards with this, we can really go far. But we'll see. Let's go. Gorgai will probably have some targets for this, so hopefully hit. Oh, here's the target for them. Yeah, you know what it is? If they play this desert, that means this is the Bounty Hunter combo deck. So that means we cannot play the longer game against it, but we still have to. We absolutely have to. So let's go with Innocence. I don't remember the, the current build. The one we used wasn't like heavy on removal. Because you are all about comboing the deck yourself, but, it's hard to know at this point. And so they take Get Lost. Let's see what the next play is. Okay, they are going for the map tokens. Miss. Normally I don't, I don't like playing mana screw game, but against Badger, listen, I don't care. Listen, don't care. Let's go with first Fang. Okay, I mean we are getting a lot of value. So if we're against a normal deck, we would just go into the long game and outvalue them. But against Badger shenanigans, it goes so much against normal gameplay that usually you cannot play anything normal and you just try to smack them. Cornucopia. Maybe it's not an aggro deck. Maybe, I mean, I'm thinking about this crime deck that we showcased. It was similar, but I'm not sure if that's the one. If we play Innocence, we can draw a land, but if we miss, that's really bad. So let's make sure that we draw the land for sure. We get the tokens, we get the board. Here's the land, very nice. This is legendary, so let's just go with Innocence. And make sure that on the next turn we draw even more. I mean, so far our board is pretty decent. They need to sweep on this turn, because they cannot combo in yet. Okay, here's the... I think this should be a win. Emeritus. Oh, we would love to kill it. Maybe we just can go so hard. Yes, we can! I'm not sure if that's enough damage, but... it could be. I don't know, guys. We will just swing face and see what happens. The classic aggro game plan. Honestly, even if they can survive, it's still so much damage, so we need to go for it. Calculated! Absolutely calculated. So finally on the channel, a cat white Winnie. That's probably not something you expected, and jokes aside, I wanted to show you deck with Savannah Lions, the classic white Winnie card that usually doesn't have place anymore because it's just not good enough, and I was so happy to see this deck. This is not a random one, it was taken from a tournament, but I will keep it real. I think it was like super small local store tournament. However, that being said, it had higher place than Mardu discard with, you know, those moon shadows, cool but rude. So when I saw this, I knew we have to showcase. That's why also you have full sideboard. Oh look, a cat. Who would predict? And I love that you have Rise the Past game plan after the sideboard. So for best of 3 it feels way better. Honestly, it's not at the power level of like Badgers and stuff. You know how it feels? It feels like playing a little bit older time Magic, where everything was a little bit more reasonable. However, if you have decent draw and decent curve, this deck can do a lot of damage. So, you know, if you are looking for something fresh and you not necessarily need to stomp everyone on turn 3, this might be the deck for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting on Patreon. It means a lot, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm trying my best here, so, you know, it's always nice to see. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.